Um, Hello, guys. My name is Ewerson. I know that my name is a little bit complicated to pronounce, so then you can call me Crash. It's my nickname to make the things easier. So my idea here is to show an experience that I had in Brazil with some routers and with some internet service providers and some companies. So this is basically the history about a router that my internet service provider installed at my home. So then we can talk about some backdoors, but the idea is not talk about the backdoor itself, okay? So, go. Okay, basically, this research, born in Área 31, it's a hackerspace in Brazil. I'm one of the founders of this hackerspace. And just to say, all the information in this talk is public, and no one was hacked, okay? I hope you believe me. We didn't hack no one. This is about me. I will not explain everything, but it's the conference that I have been, that I was a speaker, my company, IPAN, that I work in Poland. I'm Brazilian, but I live in Poland. This is some information about me. Also, I'm a contributor for Kali Linux. If someone has some problem or some improvement for Kali Linux, please let me know. We can work together in that. Okay? So, some background. Some years ago, not some years, but the last one was some weeks ago, we already have backdoors in this kind of device, you know? Everyone knows about that? Backdoors in device? Hands up. No one? Come on, boys. Okay, on here. Okay, good. So if you don't know about backdoor in your device, this talk will be very cool. So this is some background. This is backdoors in NetSys, NetCore routers. This one, another router backdoor. It's from news from Hacker News. More backdoors in D-Link. Do you know D-Link? Come on, guys. Wake up. Yeah, good, good, good. Awesome. Okay, let's go. And this is the last one that I saw in the internet. Another time, D-Link backdoors, and this one was kind of crazy because I found several, multiple backdoors in this device. So then it's not a new thing. My talk is not about, talk about these devices and not talk about these backdoors, because everyone knows that this device has backdoors. So my idea here is not talk about the backdoor itself, no? So here is the backdoor. So just to say, this backdoor is here. There is someone, developer here? No developers? Okay, one developer here. No? Oh, on there. So could you explain me, please, why someone put a backdoor in device in clear text? Please. And no, the best thing is, where is the name of the backdoor is backdoor. Man, really? Helps. So some developers could explain me after this. No? Maybe the guy is crazy, or no, maybe someone put a gun in here. Do it in clear text, I will kill you. So basically the backdoor is that. It's when you download the configuration file for your device, you have a bin file. Okay, so you have a bin file, but in this bin file, there is a plain text, okay? So the backdoor is named backdoor, and you have this value for the backdoor, 0x0. And here you have a 0x0 as well. It means that the backdoor is disabled for these accounts. Okay, so you have the account user here, and you have account admin here. So the backdoor is disabled for these two accounts. But we have this another admin. So you have two users, the same users, with the same name in the application, in the firmware, but you have the backdoor flag set to 1. Okay, so it means that the backdoor is working for this account. Okay, and also you have the password here, and we'll talk about the password later because it's a terrible history. So, and also another thing that you have to check is the priority. You have the priority 1 for the backdoor admin, and the priority 0 and 2 for the another users. Okay. So basically, I already told it. So you have the same user, admin here and admin here. And the difference is the priority and the flag backdoor set with 0 or set with 1. When I saw that, was exactly this face. Why? The guys do something like that. So to transform a single user, normal user, in a backdoor user, of course, just change the backdoor flag. So if your friend, for example, wants to transform him in a backdoor account, just do this and upload the text file again to the router. Okay, so you have a backdoor user. So let's analyze the hardware. This is the hardware that the guy from the internet service provider installed in my home. You see, now it's quite interesting, you know. So there is nothing about brand. There is nothing about nothing. So can you see some information there? Just this number here, and nothing more. So you don't have brand, you don't have no other information about this hardware, okay? So basic is that. And this is the tag that the support guy leave at my home with this tag. And the official tag for this internet server provider is something like that, you know? So then you have, you see, different stickers for this, different tags for these two devices. So when I saw that, I was thinking, so there is something wrong, because the internet service provider gave me, normally they leave at home for the customers stickers like that. Not this, can I say bad words? Okay, so I don't say it, no one replied, so I don't say it. So it's very strange for me. So then I started to, okay, so it's very strange. Maybe I should take a look, a deeper looking for this device. So in Brazil, we have a government department called Anatel. Anatel should take care about these devices that are allowed to use in the Brazil, okay? And the Anatel give okay for this device. So the guys gave me, the guys showed it to Anatel. So take it, test it, and oh, it have a backdoor, so don't take care about that. So forgot about the backdoor, just keep the backdoor there. So no one is touching that. But okay, so another thing that we have to check here is this part. It's very interesting because we have the requestor for testing this device. This is this company, Bytech Technology, and you have the vendor. Sorry, I'm speaking Portuguese. We have the vendor, Objetivos e Serviços de Valor Aninhado. It's a Spanish company, and we have another company. It's called Shenzhen Corporation. Okay. So don't forget these names and don't forget nothing about these companies. Also, don't forget about these others. You see, Aloysio Azevedo Forte Rocha. Okay, It's the address of the company that requested the Anatel to test this device. Okay? So it was interesting. So let's check. And I checked the company. For really, so should I explain something? Then I thought, no, okay, maybe Google is crazy. Maybe Google gave me the wrong number. Let's test it. Let's check. So maybe, yeah, maybe it's not that. But when you do like a zoom, so it's the number 40. Yeah, it's the place. It doesn't sound like a technology company for me. For someone? No? Yeah. So then, check it, Luiz Azevedo, Rocha, 40. Okay? And the best thing is, this is another one, but before, I called for this company. Not this one, this back one. What? I called for this company. Please back the slide. Yeah, good. I called there, and some guy answered the phone, but he's not Brazilian. I called for company to take some support, and someone with Spanish accent answered the phone. Okay, so man, could you help me? I cannot say bad words. I break my my firmware for the device that your company, its owner in Brazil. I want the download the firmware to fix my equipment, my device. And the guy, okay, so could you send me your email and stuff? Yeah, so it's my email. Do you know when these guys will reply? No, so they will reply in a few minutes. I'm waiting till now. They didn't reply nothing. And after this guy sent me this, not sent me, told me this information, oh no, the guys will reply in few days, a few hours. And another day, the next day, I called again. And no one answered anymore. Really, no one answered anymore. Maybe the guy put my mobile phone or my number in some blacklist because no one answered anymore. So, so it sounds really strange. And another company that's related with this, all this stuff is the Shenzhen. And when you try to access the site for Shenzhen, you are redirected to this site. So they created LEDs. So why what is the relation of this company with the requesting to this device work in Brazil? So maybe because they do the LEDs that is blinking, so when you plug the cable, maybe something like that. But so it's completely crazy for me. And it is another one. This is Observa Telecom. So the site for these guys is really, really good. That is just the logo. Nothing more. You don't have contact, you don't have support, nothing. Nothing, just the logo. It's really good. So if you have some problem with these guys, so see my logo, it's cool. Okay? Bom, so nothing more about this Observa Telecom for now, but of course we move forward. Then I did a small research, and I found this guy, Miguel Angel Perez. Cool, I found an email, so let me write for this guy. Maybe the site is they are fixing the site because something is broken for 3 months, maybe. I don't know if some fixing for support for this things take this time, but yeah. So I found this, okay, to Observa at observatelecom.es. Good, so let me write for these guys. 11 emails. And even automatically response I received. Nothing. So let's go. And I have my internet server provider, and I called my internet server provider to ask for support. So guys, and I have my device broken. By mistake, I break my firmware by mistake. mistake. And so I wanted, I need some support because, I don't have internet now. Okay, so what is your device number? Then I send the device number, RTN something, and then the guy told me, we don't have support for this device. Man, what's the problem for these guys? So then I asked, man, think with me. Your support guy came to my home, installed this device in my home. My internet is working. I have a connection and everything. Of course, now it's broken. And how don't you have support for that? It's working. It's in your network, and your guy with credentials, with everything, came here and installed that. So no, sir, but we don't have support for this this device. So, man. So if you want to check it, there is the device is available for support, and so I check it 10 times. So I'm not crazy, really. So on more strange, very strange stuff. When I was doing starting for the reverse engineer this firmware, at the beginning of the firmware, I found this string, TP-Link. So who knows TP-Link? Okay, some, good. So this is another one, a company like D-Link that create this kind of stuff, firmwares and devices and blah, blah, blah. So can you count the companies already around this backdoor? So you have Bytec, you have Observa, you have Shenzhen, you have Anatel, and now you have TP-Link. Oh, sorry, and in the D-Link 6 already. So, it's quite complicated because after that I just lost which one is the main company behind this device. Okay, when you download this bin file with the backdoor in clear text, you can see a password, and in this case the password was 41C3 Irocom. So let me search in the Google. Maybe it's the full password for this backdoor. Okay, so I did this research. Of course, nothing did Google. And it was good because it's not the full password. Then probably I found something new. And I was happy because that. And then I start to go deeply in this thing. And I look for the Irocom company, because so they put the password Irocom. Then I look for some company called Irocom. So then I found it. The Irocom in the Word Business Directory. So then you have irocom.com. Awesome. Let's see what this company does. And when you go to the site for this company, the site is for sale. So one more company with nothing. And then I tried to buy this, but it was quite expensive, then I gave up. So this is the last available site for Irocom. It's 2005, the last available site for Irocom. So of course, nothing for this information works anymore. So another interesting thing, you have the MAC address for this device. The last 2 octets for this device, they use 41C3 to create the password. Do you remember the 41C3 Irocom? They use the last 2 octets for this to create this password. Also, they use the last 2 octets to name it your Wi-Fi network. Awesome, good. Then you have your 2 last octets free for everyone. It's like hack me, please. And okay. One more company. I really did this face when I opened the device. The device, it's from Realtek. Do you know Realtek? Okay, good. More people know Realtek. Awesome. So, you know, this device is made by Realtek, and this is a backdoor, so you should take a look in your devices later. So, one more company related with this backdoor, you know. Really, I hope you change your devices later about that after this talk. So now we are inside of the backdoor, okay? Here you have the admin, the normal admin, okay? Then you have a couple of commands. Okay, for this admin, so this admin has some power, okay? So you have a debug, oh, cool debug. And diagnostics as a reboot, and you have this S8, it's really good. And some configurations. So when you try to do something more complex, let's say, more deeper in this device, you have the error, for example, CMD login error expecting. So basically, you are not able to execute some kind of commands, or theoretically, this command doesn't exist for this user. So this is the admin, and plus the password GVT12345. This is the full password for the internet server provider. Just remember about this password, because we have to discuss about that later. So then you have this information for the normal user, normal admin. And when you can see the SH login show, for example, is disabled for this guy. And when you connect in this device with our backdoor, we have kind of more commands, you know? It's a little bit more, maybe 50 more. Okay? And you have the different prompt, for example, and you have the S8 working, okay? And when you try to do this S8 show, for example, awesome, you have the password for everyone. Okay, so it's something like hack me again, please. In this case, I was testing another device, you see. Now I have this D590. It's another device that I bought for the support guy. I should not tell it. Yeah, never mind. So then we have this admin. Do you remember the priority for the backdoor in the text file? So then you have priority 1 here, and the user will have priority 0, and the admin priority 2. Okay? So this is the last 2 octets for MAC address for this device as well. So I tested in some kind of device just to make sure that it was the password for the backdoors. So another thing very interesting in this device, for example, there is Chinese unicorn.com redirecting inside of this device. So it's in the memory. I did a memory dump for this device. And we have a redirect, URL redirect for the Chinese unicorn. So yeah, the site is accessible. So then you have one more company around this this backdoor and this device. You know, another thing, there is a username stored in this device. Mirtes Fonseca. I have no idea who is she, really. I have no idea. Another thing very interesting that is this device, I don't know why, it stores your network, your Wi-Fi network for your neighbors. So it stores, so you can turn it off, move it from another place, turn it on, do the dump, and you have some Wi-Fi stored in this device. So why they are storing Wi-Fi networks? Someone? Yeah? No? It's the same. I have no answer for this. So I have no idea, really. So Another thing very cool, and really, I didn't hack the internet service provider. Please believe me. You have some passwords for internet service provider for service, and you have some users and some another user here, and the password here, So, man, of course, I have the username, I have the password, and I will not hack the internet service provider. You see, I'm a good guy, really. So let's move. Another thing very interesting, when you try to access the web page for this application, with different users, you have different pages that you can use. For example, this is for normal admin here, and this page is for the backdoor stuff. So, and you have the same page, you have the same URL, but the firmware checks if you're your priority and check everything about your user and give you different pages. I had no time to check more pages, but for sure there are more pages different that you can access with different users. Another thing very interesting in this case, normally the routers has, for example, username admin and password admin, or admin without password, or something like that. So in this case, the firmware has the user admin and the password GVT1234. As I told you, it's not the full password. So even you reset your device from factory the full, this password remains. So then in this case, the internet service provider changed the firmware. You agree? Because it's not a normal password. It's a password with the internet service provider name and this stupid string. So the internet service provider changed the firmware. Okay, someone disagree with me? No? No? Good. So guys, and do you know shutdown? Shutdown, and everyone hackers, yeah, I know. So then after do this research, so let's go to the shutdown and check how many devices it's exposed to internet using exactly this device. So then I have this amount of device exposed to internet when I did this research. Okay, so it's a quite good number, Really, I promise, I didn't a botnet with that. I didn't. So let's move. Then what I did, a small script in shell to test the application, to test the device. And then I was able to find some devices open to internet. So, and it takes maybe, I don't know, 2 minutes. So let's go inside for this guy that I have no idea who is this guy. And the password for that is Zyrocon2533. So do you remember the IP address? Okay. So then we are inside of the router of this guy. So can you imagine it? What can I do if I have total access for this guy? So first time, this screen is for the normal admin. So then I can connect this. Oh, sorry, for the backdoor admin. So I can create a dynamic DNS for me using the guy's connection, the guy's internet. So it's cool, really. But I promise I didn't create a botnet. So we have the same thing. So let's remember the IP address, just to see, Then you have all these commands that you can perform in the router. And of course, this guy never knows about that. So some updates after I created this. Oh no, I didn't create botnet. After this, I checked the Observa Telecom website, and they updated it. So cool. You have new information. You have a new site. So let's try to do something. Let's try to ask these guys some information about that. And also, they put the logo for my internet service provider. So okay, so for sure they work together now. So if you have some doubt about that, so now I'm sure that they work together. And then I tried to send a couple of emails. So according to the system, it's an envio correcto. That means it was delivered for someone. It's okay. But I don't have the answer still. So it's, so you try to do something cool, but the people don't help you. You send them an email, guys, I need the firmware, I need some information. Nothing. So how to fix that? Basically, you can change the backdoor flag, and put and upload this information again for your router, but never restore the factory defaults anymore. If you need to do that, you have to set this flag again and upload the file and blah, blah, blah. Of course, you should remove the internet access. Just deny someone to access your device from internet, even you. Oh, I need to access because, not because, don't do that. Don't do that. Or the hardest way, but the funniest way, is hack the firmware. But it's quite hard because the firmware is encrypted and stuff. So you have this fixings for this firmware problem, this backdoor problem. So basically, my considerations to you: audit your device, fuzzing, and yeah, exactly this thing. So why? You have a device at home. You don't know what happens in this device. You don't know what has inside in this device. So also, you can test for some bugs like cross-site scripting, remote code execution, and stuff. But it's a good idea to check what exactly your device is doing, because so they can redirect your data. They can sniff your traffic. Not sniffing, but they can steal this data for you. So you have no idea. And also, if you have it open to internet, so probably someone is connecting and doing something bad with your connection. After everything about that, it's my question to you. Who put the backdoor in my router? Come on, guys. Help me. I need to know was that put the backdoor in my router, because I don't know what kind of data they are stealing me. Imagine if they are getting my 0 days. It's money. It's my work. So, and so someone has some idea? No? Developers? Where is the developers? Really, guys. And after 8 companies, if I'm not wrong, 9 companies, I really have no idea. Because, you have someone that created the hardware. So someone from the company that created the hardware could put it there. And I have this Observa Telecom. They created the web stuff for this firmware. And I have TP-Link. So why did TP-Link? Also, I have my internet service provider that they changed the password, the default password for this firmware. So one thing I'm sure, my internet service provider has some finger in this shit, really. So what do you think? No? No idea? No? No one? So I know that it's quite hard to tell some something about that, because when you go to some place and check and you see just a big house with a very old door, something wrong. But So guys, is it? Normally my talks are more technical, but this one I would like to share with you because I want you to test your device. Because someone can hack you and you don't know about that. So you are hackers and hackers hacking hackers. It's quite, but yeah, it happens. So I think it's a good idea to test your device before and to make something safer, because I'm doing this talk and a little bit exposing these companies. I know that it will not work as much I want, but the companies they know that someone is doing something to decrease this amount of backdoors in this device. I hope so. Okay? Questions? And also I have a Death Note, so please, your name. And of course, my Death Note, it's a little bit high-tech, So because, carrying books, then it's... Nothing?
Well, do I need to tell my real name?
No, because I already hacked the attendees list, so don't.
Okay,
don't
thanks. Well, my question is, how did you find the router behaves strangely?
So, yeah, good question. Man, it was a very funny history because we fucked up our router, and we really need support for that. And then we do this backup for this file, for this configuration, and then I think, fuck, this is in clear text. And then we start to look inside that, and a friend of mine that was working with me, so, man, there is a backdoor string here. So, okay, so let's do it. Let's check it. And then we start this research. So as I told you, so this research was born in our hackerspace. So, but it's complete out of the blue, because so we have a problem and we have to restore that. And also, it's a bin file. Let me see inside of this bin file. It's a clear text file. Basically.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Hi, thank you. My name is No Name. Does this router have VxWorks, and have you checked for VDB port in it? WindRiver debug port?
No, not yet. So this research didn't finish yet. We have more stuff to do, and now because I'm not living in Brazil anymore, so my friends were working in something. I don't have this device here, but the idea is try to decrypt the firmware and check everything more deeply, and try to get the content between the ADSL connections. This is the future for this talk.